Hey everyone, Jeff coming at you from my channel, Comics and Tattoos, and today I'm bringing you another CGC unboxing, so stay tuned. Hey everyone, Jeff coming at you from my channel, Comics and Tattoos, and today I'm bringing you another CGC unboxing. I got a little bit of catching up to do. I've got a few boxes around me. I've got 3 boxes, some couple magazines, and a modern. I'll get back to the magazines and the modern, but I've got 3 submissions. One is a little bit short from my brother had a couple, and my friend at work had a couple. So, yep. So I'm going to try to bang some of these out real quick. Before I get started, just say I'm a little frustrated with a bunch of the 9.6's. One thing about the hobby is, the huge difference between a 9.6 and a 9.8. I think that 9 out of 10 would not be able to tell the difference of a 9.6 and a 9.8 if I covered it. But financially, the difference of a 9.6 is 2 to 3 times to what a 9.8 is. So, see what we got. First up, a all new Wolverine. Cool cover. I do have a 9.8 signed by J. Scott Campbell here back on the wall, but I did want to get another one. Same place. They are signed. Sometimes they get the green label, but sometimes they don't. So no inconsistency with CGC. Another cover of the same issue. Again, another 9.6. Lots of 9.6s lately. A little perturbing. I think I might be trying to do some 9.8 pre-screens. Might be worth it. Next up, an Amazing Spider-Man 252. 8.0 does have a little bit of kind of like rubbing here. I was at a show and I was looking for this book and I really couldn't find it, but I'd like to upgrade this one. Still about 250, 280 for an 8.0, but I'd like to upgrade and get a better one on this one. Next up, Black Widow 1, cover A in a 9.6 for Yelena Belova. I'd love to have all 3 covers in a 9.8. I do have another one coming up. Yep, I'll get to those, but I'd love to have the Dynamic Forces one with a 9.8, but it's pretty expensive. At least $800 to $1,000 in a 9.8. But someday I'm watching it. And again, another one on the same cover. Cover A 9.6. Lots of times when I submit the same book, I end up getting the same grade. So some people tell you do not submit the same book along together because you'll get the same grade. Next up, What If number 10. First Jane Foster as Thor. 8.5, this was before the movie and the spec. Obviously, these took over a year to come back from CGC. I believe this is outside of continuity, but still a cool book. Stray Dogs number 1 in a 9.8. I believe this is a Silence of the Lambs variant. This was all the rage about a year ago, and these have certainly cooled off. I have at least 3 different covers, all 9.8s, but I don't think they're going to get me anywhere right now. Twice about some of that independent hot spec stuff. And start thinking twice about what I'm buying and stick with a little bit more tried and true books that I really want. Next up, Toxic Avenger number 1. There's supposed to be a big new movie coming up with Kevin Bacon and a bunch of stars. This was listed on eBay as a near mint plus. When I get it, they did have a little dog ear on it, so I didn't think too much of it. And then come to find out, it's got a big stain on the back that I didn't even notice. And that's the reason why they docked me down to a 9.8. So not sure that I even pulled it out of the bag to look at it, but I would recommend you probably need to pull your stuff out and look at it before you send it. Yep. Lately, I've been doing page counts for definitely the older books, page counts, and making sure there's no cutouts because I got caught with that one. Next up, Spider-Man His Amazing Friends #1. I picked this up at a show. I am really shocked at the 7.5. I thought this would be at least like a 9.2, 9.4. And I'm still looking at that, still struggling with why that's a 7.5. I'm just not seeing it. So, okay. Next up, Star Wars 68. I want to say this is the first mention of Mandalorian. Um, Decent book in a 9.4. This is a good one. I probably tripled my return on investment. These have cooled though. Maybe they'll come back around once they start getting into the Mandalorian again, but still a very cool book. I'll be hanging on to that one. Next up, a Ghost Rider #1. This is a New York Comic Con edition. 2019, and this is glow in the dark, and it is numbered. It has a number of 1205 of 1500. Thought that was kind of cool. I'm probably gonna hang on to this one. Really cool. There's another color one and a black and white one. I think that's a second print. I have, let's see, is it right here on the wall? Right here on the wall. Yeah. Next up, Secret Wars #1 in a 9.2. #1s are coming down. I looked at one today, down to like 420, 440. I was real tempted to buy it. As we all know, Secret Wars is coming. Don't know if it's, I think it's going to be a mixture of the 1984 and the 2015, but we'll see what happens. I'm definitely specking on that. I have at least 3 sets of Raw of the 2015, the 1984, the Secret Wars 2, and the 2015. So once that comes around, I think I'm going to be set. Daredevil #9, first Echo. Again, thought this might have been a 9.8. A little disappointed in a 9.2, but it's all good. Show should be coming up here pretty soon. Next one, Daredevil #10. I want to say this is the first cover of Echo. And again, 9.6, lots of 9.6's. Next up, Wonder Woman #1. First Yara Flores, 9.6. Even 9.8's, these are super cheap, so I don't even know if I could give this one away. This one is cool. This is a Vampirella Volume 5 #3 Art Germ Virgin Sneak Peek. This is actually my second 9.8 of this one. I just love this cover. Definitely one of my homemade iron-ons. Looks awesome on a black shirt. Just love this. I would love to have an Art Germ signature, one I don't have yet, but I would definitely think about that one. Next up, Spider-Man #12, Miles and Gwen Kiss, and another 9.6. This might be something someday. Maybe not a 9.6, but was really hoping for a 9.8 in that. But yeah, lots of 9.6's. Next up, Silk #1 in a second print. And again, a 9.6. I believe this is the first in her own title. Ooh, glare, sorry. Next up, Batman Vengeance of Bane Special #1. This is actually a second print. It's kind of a square bound. Very cool book. Was hoping for a 9.8. Still 9.6. Still probably worth a couple $100, but I just saw a top 10, and there is actually some 9.9's out there of this book. So still cool book. Love my first appearances, and I'll probably hang on to this one. Next up, Amazing Spider-Man Annual 16. First Monica Rambeau as Captain Marvel. Thought this one was a little better than that. I got a bunch of the comic book store where he got it into his father's collection, and some other ones were like high 9's. So a little surprised, and this is only a 7.5. I mean, I know it's older, but. And last but not least, Young Avengers number 6. And I want to say this is first stature. Yeah, first Cassie Lang S stature, I do believe. Another one that I am specking on. I have at least 3 sets of the Young Avengers 1 through 12. So looking at a number 1 in a 9.8, I have a 9.6 for the director's cut, but I definitely think they're going somewhere with this. So if you could please like, share, give me a comment. Appreciate all you watching. And remember, the best books to buy are the ones you love. Peace out.